and those of our children in the bright light of mutual compassion. You are a marvel. When will we teach our children in school that they are a marvel? We should say to each of them, do you know what you are? You are a marvel. You are unique. In all of the world, there is no other child exactly like you. In the millions of years that have passed, there has never been another child like you. And look at your body. What a wonder it is. Your legs, your arms, your cunning fingers, the way you move. You may become a Shakespeare, a Michelangelo, a Beethoven. You have the capacity of anything. Yes, you are a marvel. And when you grow up, can you then harm another who, like you, is a marvel? Oh, praise God. What a mighty God we serve to make us so unique and so different, just like the snowflakes. Every flake is different. God made us. He said, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And that, my brother and sister, we are. If we have never been amazed by the very fact that we exist, we are squandering the greatest gift of all. And yes, that is us. We cannot afford to squander that. Statistically, the probability of any one of us being born exactly as we are in this precise time and place is so unlikely that your very existence verges on the miraculous and should be a continual source of dazzlement for you. Odds of bowling a 300 game is 1 in 11,500. The odds of being hit by lightning is 1 in 576,000. The odds of getting a royal flush on the first hand of 5 cards is 1 in 649,740. Odds of becoming president of the United States, 1 in 10 million. Odds of winning the lottery is 1 in 175 million. So remember, brothers and sisters, you are so unique, and God made you, and he does not make mistakes. And remember, we can do all things through Christ, and your life has a purpose. So remember this, there is a way out of your mess, and it's JESUS. Be blessed, my brothers and sisters, because you are fearfully and wonderfully made. God loves you.
Where can you buy a brand new Nissan with a lifetime warranty? Kingston Pike. Hey, folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. You heard it right. Every new Ted Russell Nissan comes with a lifetime warranty, and that's a long, long time. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike.
Good morning and welcome to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Ask Your Neighbor can also be heard and seen on our website, WYSHradio.com. And if you are in Anderson, Rome, or Morgan County and have Comcast cable, you can watch Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV Channel 12. Ask Your Neighbor is the program where you call in and do just that. Ask Your Neighbor. Do you have a comment? Do you have a problem? Or do you have a question? Then call in and ask your neighbor. 865-457-1380 or toll free at 877-711-4005. And for those of you that might be listening or watching on the internet, you can email from our website, WYSHradio.com. Just click on the Contact Us button and email your questions. Now sit back and listen as listeners throughout East Tennessee and the entire world answer your questions on Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV.
To Ask Your Neighbor, Tuesday edition. What's up? What's going on, my friends and neighbors? Our telephone number is 865-457-1380. Let me tell you how the program works. Most of you know, some of you don't. But if you don't, I'll tell you. It's simple. It's easy. It's pretty easy. If you've got something on your mind, you call in and you ask. You got a question, quandary, something you're wondering about. You call me up at 865-457-1380, and you ask. And then your friends and your neighbors, well, they call in and answer. I'll tell you, too, I talked to Mayor Frank yesterday, and she will be here on Wednesday, November 6th. She's going to come in. We're just going to kind of get a state of the county, what's going on. I'll also find out, if I can, some more about the senior centers and some of those questions that were asked of us yesterday, so we'll do that. I got that coming up. Let me see here. Tomorrow is the 16th. Sheriff Barker is scheduled to be here tomorrow, the 16th, so we'll do that. Russ will be in here. Let's see what else. Next Tuesday, the 22nd, Stephanie Wells is scheduled to be here from the Tourism Bureau. She's going to be here for Anderson County Tourism. I'm trying to see what we're going to have. Johanna, I believe Johanna Whitley and Gary Whitley are coming back on October 29th. Once again, for us to remind you about RAM, which is coming up on the 2nd and 3rd of November. It's just right around the corner, believe it or not. So there's lots happening. All right. Okay. Speaking of lots happening, I've got folks on the phone. You want to get in line, Jay will put you on hold, or Jasper will put you on hold and get you on the air. Good morning. Welcome to WYSH. You're on Ask Your Neighbor. Can we help you?
Yes. I wanted to know where the people in South Clinton do early voting.
The people in South Clinton do early voting. You can early vote, I believe, at any of the early voting precincts. So you will probably be at the Anderson County Fair Board office. You know where that is there on the fairgrounds?
Not really.
Well, you know where you go to the fair and they have all the exhibits, the quilting and all of that?
Yes.
In that building right there.
Okay, thank you.
You can early vote there. And I think, too, you know what? The community center might be available for early voting, too. I'll find out. You keep listening. I'll find out for you, okay?
Thank you.
You're very, very welcome. When it changed me from voting, I vote early at the community center, I'm pretty sure. But then I vote on a normal day at the fairgrounds. So it'll depend on where you're at, but I'll find out for you and let you guys know for sure. Or if somebody out there, if you know, call me, 865-457-1380, and you can answer that question for your neighbors.
Ace is a place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's time to get started on those projects you've been planning, and Ace Hardware in Clinton has what you need to get started. Whether you need tools, paint, lawn and garden equipment, or just about anything else you're needing for your home, the friendly pros at Ace Hardware are here for you. Ace Hardware is a proud supporter of the Clinton Dragons. Ace Hardware, 929 North Charles G. Severs Boulevard in Clinton, 865-457-1478.
Ace is a place with the helpful hardware, folks.
All right, yes. It is the Anderson County Fair Association building. There on the fairgrounds. October 16th through the 31st. Open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. Until 12 noon. Also, if you're in Oak Ridge, it's the Midtown Community Center. You might know it as the Wildcat Den, that white building right there on the corner, 102 Robertsville Road. The 16th through the 31st, hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday, Saturday, 9 until noon. And then finally, up in the Andersonville, Norris area, Hensley's Shopping Center, 3310 Andersonville Highway. They're in Andersonville. Same hours, same dates, 16th through the 31st, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturday, 9 to noon. You can vote at any of those. It doesn't matter. Early voting, you're not relegated to just your precinct or what have you. You can vote at any of the early voting sites. Got it? So there you have it. So for that lady there in South Clinton, probably the most convenient for you, ma'am, is going to be right there at the fairgrounds. 865-457-1380. We start voting tomorrow. Hard to believe. Who all's going to vote early tomorrow? Anybody? I don't know if I'll go tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to vote early. I might. Tracy and I are talking about we might just go ahead and go tomorrow, get done, be ready to go. That way, don't have to worry about anything happening to our vote. Good morning. Welcome to Ask Your Neighbor on WYSH.
Howdy.
Hello, Racing Jason.
Hey, buddy. I went to North Carolina yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah, I went to Gastonia. And, the way I had to get there is go up towards Boones, North Carolina.
You took 81 up and then come down 77?
Yeah, well, no, I didn't go all the way to 77. I cut across and went across the mountains there, got in behind Black Mountain and all that. I was in the mountains.
Oh, I know. I've been up there. I went to school at ETSU. I've drove across those mountains up in Boone, but
yeah, we wiggled back down all kinds of roads just to get back down to 40. But I just can't believe how many trees had fell across the road. And I just want to put my hats out to them guys, them road construction guys.
Yeah.
That keeps the roads open. Lord have mercy. And I seen where them small towns where they had gotten flooded.
Yeah.
And it's sad. All the stuff out next to the street and all that. And you can tell that they had some sorrow.
Oh, I can just imagine.
I bet you from where I went, the way I went, I bet you they spent over $10,000 worth of fuel just for the chainsaws and the vehicles. I'd say they spent more than that.
I'd say you're right.
And they just cut them off right there at the line. They didn't cut them off there close to the guardrail. You better be on your toes. I'm telling you. Yeah. But anyway, it's clear up through that way, like you was going through. You go through Johnson City and all that.
Yeah.
Go by Bristol and on the side roads. But it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, see, we went up 81 all the way up to 77.
77.
Yeah. Come down, you get 77, 74 for a little while. We had a few, we'd have to cross over on a few little roads to get back to the main thoroughfare, but
yeah,
it was pretty clear for us all the way down.
I'll tell you, when we was coming up the mountain, coming back, and they was trying to keep all the big trucks off the roads. Yeah, in that way. They got some truck routes that they can take. But, buddy, this one guy, he was coming down that mountain. Them trailer brakes was almost on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. I said, oh, boy, I hope he gets down to the bottom of the hill all right. And don't cause a fire with that trailer brakes. I smoked the brakes one time coming off out of the Rockies, coming down into Denver.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Me and my wife was coming down through there, boy. I smoked them brakes on the trailer.
I watched a 18-wheeler when we were coming home. Same thing, except it was stop-and-go traffic, right? And yeah. I saw the traffic was stopped, and I noticed he was still going. And I said, holy cow.
Uh-oh.
But, yeah, he locked it up. It looked like somebody let smoke bombs off under that thing. Those tires, all of them were smoking by the time. He got stopped, though.
Well, praise the Lord.
Yeah. He got stopped.
Well, I didn't get stopped that one.
What'd you hit?
I was going down 75 down there past Cleveland. Extra 20 people was coming out, and there was a truck broke down on the side of the road, and there was a service truck with it. And then, we was going 65, I guess, and right around that area. And I looked back in the rearview mirror and looked back, and they were stopped.
Oh.
I said, oh, Lord. Yeah, that quick.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's the first time I ever been in one with airbags.
Did it beat you up?
Oh, no, thankfully, that belt held me in.
Good.
That seat belt held me in. It blew my arms off the steering wheel.
Yeah.
But, the way I drive, I don't try to keep anything on the inside. I know what a steering wheel can do to you.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's back in the old racing days. But I hope everybody stays safe, and you just be mindful. There was a lot of roads that was closed through there.
Yeah.
So just be mindful of that if you go travel over North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
So,
it's going to be a while before they get it all dug out. It's going to take them a while, bless their hearts.
I didn't want to go up Virginia because I'm a wanted man up there.
You can't go into the state of Virginia, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a whole story on its own.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, over trailer lights.
Over trailer lights?
Pigtail come out of my trailer, over a rough bridge.
Yeah.
And I pulled over. I was going to pull over at the next stop. I mean, you're not allowed to pull on the road. It's against the law to, pull on the shoulder, park on the shoulder. So I was headed for
rest up
exit, and here come the popo. Yeah, she pulled me over and said, "You ain't got no lights on the trailer." I said, "Yeah, I know. I was going down to the next exit because my pigtail, that trailer that I got didn't have a lock for the pigtail." So, but anyway.
She didn't cut you any slack, huh?
No, she didn't cut me no slack at all. She said, "You got a radar detector in there?" I said, "Yeah, but it's unplugged. It's not on the dash." And so, yeah, well, I might write it up for that. But she was smart at it.
She didn't write. Did she write you up for radar detector?
She wrote me a ticket for no lights.
Okay.
And I plugged them up, and I said, "There you go. I got lights."
Did you just walked out and plugged them up?
I walked out and plugged them up. I said, "Here, I got lights. I know what happened." She said, "Well, I'm gonna write you a ticket anyway."
Really?
Yeah. I said, "Well, I won't be paying that one."
I saw.
All right, Ron, have a great day, and I hope everybody else does too. And please, like David Farmer says, please buckle up them seatbelts and try to stay away from them airbags if you can, because them things will knock you a new one.
Well, I'm glad you're all right, brother.
Heck yeah, me too. Praise the Lord.
Be careful.
Yes, sir. Yeah, everyone else does too. Now, keep your eyes open, keep still, because it don't take but a split second and bang. Yeah.
Boy, you're right.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
Keep don't play with the phone or nothing like that while you're driving, if you can help it.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, have a great day.
Thank you, Jason.
See you.
Bye-bye. Yeah, the stop and go on the way to the beach was not bad. We left here. I picked the boys up from school on the 4th. I got out of school. We got their stuff. We stopped and ate. And then we took off. All the kids, me and Tracy, the dog. We had 4 teenagers, 2 dogs, and a cat, all in a car. Normally, it's about 7 hours to the beach. The original route we were going to take, it looked like it was going to take about 11 hours. We were going to go down through Atlanta and cross over 9 to 10 to 11 hours, depending on traffic. But then I realized I could go up 81 and come down that way, and that said it was going to be about a 7.5 hour trip, but no. It was about 9 hours going because we were driving at night. Like by the time we ate and got out of here, it's 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. And So we were driving at night to get there, and it wasn't that bad. But coming home, we left out of the beach at about 9 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning the 11th, heading back. And traffic was much heavier. So there was a lot of stop and go, whether it be in the wrecks or just somebody parked on the side of the road. I don't know, people were slowing down or what have you, but there was a lot of, we moved along at 30, 40 miles an hour for a number of times. There were probably 4 or 5 different times that we were in stop and go traffic coming home. So it took us about 11 hours to get back. And be careful if you are out there driving, because Jason's right, especially now, too, because when they're working on the road or when they got trees cut on the side of the road, people tend to slow down. And if you look down for just a moment, boom. So be careful. Drive safe. Anybody else on Ask Your Neighbor this morning? The only question we had was about early voting. I think we've got that answered. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to add anything you'd like to add or ask anything you'd like to ask. Again, if anybody out there does bush hog work, call me. I've got a little bit for you to do up here if you've got some time and the equipment. Just call me here at the radio ranch. 2 minutes, I'll come back. We'll wrap up or we'll talk.
Hi, I'm Rick Scarborough. As a police chief, I spent my entire career serving and protecting our community. With threats to our Tennessee values growing, I'm running for state representative to ensure all our kids are protected and have opportunities with great schools and high-paying jobs. Anderson County is the best place in the country to raise a family. Please join my effort to keep it that way and defend our conservative values. Election Day is November 5th, and I would appreciate your vote.
Here's Darla, co-owner of H&H Body Shop, on what she likes about her job.
Well, we get to help people, and we get to help people through a rough time in their life, because everybody don't have a wreck every day. And when they do, they're a lot of times distraught, don't know where to go, don't know what to do. So just helping them get into the process and get through the process.
The days of going from body shop to get estimates are gone. You guys can handle everything for your customers, right?
Yeah, we'll get the car towed here. If it's not non-drivable, then we have their rental car scheduled for when they get here. We try to fix your car like it was our own.
H&H Body Shop, North Main Street in Clinton. Call 865-457-9734. 865-457-9734. H&H Body Shop, there since 1960. There when you need them. All right, let's get back at it here this morning. Welcome to Ask Your Neighbor on WYSH.
Well, Miss Billy, I'm still looking for an automatic transmission for an 05 Chevrolet Uplander van, and been looking for a while. And I just want somebody at that in Ask Your Neighbor land would have one to call me back at 865-385-7361.
And what is it now? It's a transmission that fits what?
I'm looking for a transmission for 05 Chevrolet Uplander van.
Okay.
And the number is 865-385-7361.
Are you going to talk? You listen? What that?
Yes.
385-7361?
Yes, sir. That's right.
You hit us up on trading time. We'll see if we can find you something.
Okay. I've been calling usually both times. I missed trading time today.
Okay.
But
we'll round you something up.
That, but I know you got one out there, so when they can't find it yet.
We'll find her for you.
I know you will. I mean, I find everything I need when I call. It might take a while, but if you hear one, you give me a call if you can. I'd appreciate it.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, and have a good day, Ryan.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
865-457-1380, 877-711-4005. 2 minutes. Back with your calls or back with music.
Hey there, you and aisle 2. I see you by the fiber and laxatives. You still using those to manage your constipation with belly pain? If your symptoms keep coming back, you may have irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. So you may need more than over-the-counter treatments to manage it. Ask your doctor about how Linzess can help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
Home ownership. At Progressive, we know it's part of the American dream. It's sea to shining sea, and water damage as far as the eye can see.
It's America.
It's freshly mowed grass and a fence that was freshly vandalized by a pack of unruly teens.
It's America.
It's also around-the-clock protection when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, which can help keep the American dream of home ownership alive and kicking. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Hi, everyone. If you or someone you know were diagnosed with lung cancer or mesothelioma, listen up, because you could be entitled to significant compensation. We have legal professionals standing by right now to take your call, and they'll tell you if you qualify for a cash settlement. Call 800-570-0200. That's 800-570-0200. Call now and find out how much money you could potentially get.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center, may not be available in all states.
Have a fantastic day on this Tuesday. Like I said, tomorrow, Sheriff Barker will be here, his scheduled day to be with us. So I hope that you guys will tune in, dial up for that, and listen in. We'll find out what's going on in and around Anderson County. In the meantime, enjoy your day and great classic country music. Be here tonight, trading time, prime time. Girls take care of that business for you. And we'll be back here tomorrow and do it all again.
Thank you for listening to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Make sure you tune in at 10 a.m. each day, Monday through Friday, right here on AM 1380 WYSH and BBB TV 12. Or listen live online at WYSHradio.com and